Take it easy.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your... There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and tested adventure? So, let's see you in action.
Take it easy.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Take it easy.
Time for retribution!
Right now.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do... Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, there's still a lot to learn about them. Let me make a copy first. I'll make...
Another... Seems like if you want the...
I've truly gained a lot from all that. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking for... Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You did...
I most certainly did not. And I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps...
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you in...
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway...
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with... I've investigated everything else.
But we don't even know...
That much is true. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then. All things... Which is what I was hoping.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go...
We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for the results. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... You're very much like a human from this...
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off...
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence. The only other life form that, like you, has... But, after I observed, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, is not nurturing otherworldly life, also nurturing... It would seem that that's as far as we go.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might...
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. A short life can be well lived. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing?
Things feel... Don't be sad. Albedo, Paimon really wants...
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not as... Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the future, if the need arises, well, glad I can count on. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the but what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those if, one day, I lose control, destroy monster, can I rely on you to stop me?